Welcome everyone, fit moms, personal trainers, gym owners, athletes, pro athletes, or anyone who wants the health and the body of an athlete. This episode is for you. I'm super excited to have some amazing guests on and my co-host Deana Brownlow as well. And we're going to share some great information with you. You're going to see some incredible transformations, some incredible bodies, even of a pro athlete. And you're going to learn their tips, tricks, and different tools that they're using to really take their physique to the next level. So I'm going to share my screen and we are going to get rocking and rolling here. All right, so I first want to point out, we don't treat, diagnose, or cure anything, but what you'll discover as you embark on your health journey is as you give your body the nutrition that it needs and get rid of the toxins that it doesn't need, it's amazing what the body can do. My name is Dr. Ginger. For those of you who don't know me, I am a chiropractor by education. I don't practice any longer because I love to teach. I love to share information and watch those light bulbs go off and teach people things that maybe they weren't taught, or maybe they're so busy with their other life they weren't aware of. So we kind of bring it all together and make it really simple and really easy. And that's what we're going to do here today. So I want to talk about a differentiation that I'm going to use throughout, we're all going to use throughout, the term natural versus clean as it relates to ingredients. The term natural is a term that's kind of thrown around today and kind of used and abused and really doesn't have the meaning that you think it does. I have a lot of people that bring me products and they say, oh, this is all natural. And when I look at the ingredients, there's nothing natural about it. So we're going to kind of turn the tables here and talk about another term and use the word clean. The word clean means no manufacturing chemicals, no hormone disrupting, cancer causing ingredients, no ingredients that are banned in other countries, no artificial colors or flavors, or any of the things that you don't want in your products. And what that does is it provides a clean product that actually will boost your immune system and in terms of athletic performance, decrease your toxic load, gain that competitive edge, elevate your training, incorporate faster recovery, aid with injury prevention, helps you get lean and get that weight loss that you might be looking for, and also aids in increased strength and endurance. So all of those things are super important as it relates back to perhaps the health products that you might be utilizing. You want to make sure the ingredients are clean. So I help formulate what we call clean health and beauty products. And these are just some of the certifications that we have. This means third-party eyes are looking, testing, and evaluating and making sure that what is in the label is indeed what's in the bottle and vice versa. In addition, the products are all the buzzwords that you're looking for today, right? Gluten-free, lactose-free, GMO-free, no soy, no dairy, no artificial sweeteners, colors, flavors. I could go on and on. I think you get the gist. The bottom line is, again, clean ingredients. Different testing laboratories, just to give you an example here. Protection for Olympic athletes. This certification is super important when it comes to any athletes that you might know or might be dealing with, because they want to make sure they're not going to get red flagged or on a drug or a urine test. So this certification informed sport guarantees that the products don't have any of those ingredients that might do such a thing and disqualify someone from their competition. The experts. I'm part of the scientific advisory board, as I mentioned, help formulate the products along with one of our owners who is amazing. She started the entire philosophy of clean ingredients with our products. We have a holistic dentist, a PhD, a naturopath, a chiropractor. We have a medical doctor. So a lot of different eyes from different areas coming together to produce these clean ingredients. In addition, we have people that are actually out working in the field with patients and clients. It's called our Wellness Council, literally hundreds of people all over the world, from nurses to health coaches to personal trainers to other doctors that are currently practicing that give us feedback. In addition, we also have our RX Athletes Council. These are athletes or former athletes or even Olympic athletes or current athletes that love our products, again, because they're clean and they give them the edge that they're looking for. We operate under a brand strategy. Right now we have about 8 different brands, again, fitting under that philosophy that we just talked about, of whether it's skincare, water and air purification, weight loss, nutritionals, your basics, your shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and toothpaste, even essential oils. We understand as you're progressing throughout your health journey, these are the different areas that you're going to want to learn about and perhaps make some swaps. So I want to bring on my co-host, Deana Brownlow. She's an amazing wealth of knowledge. She's a personal trainer, a gym owner, a major entrepreneur, and she's also part of our RX Wellness Council. Deana, welcome.
Thank you, Ginger. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. I was super excited to have you on for you to share a little bit about what you've been doing with your business and incorporating these clean products with your athletes and with just even some of your regular people that want to have the health and body of an athlete.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you for having me on. And I'm in love with this company, but I didn't start out that way. In fact, I like to tell the story that I really, I wanted no part of network marketing and network and, MLMs and whatever you want to call it, because I just thought as a trainer, I was just taught to believe that and trained to believe that if you just work out a certain way and you exercise like I did and follow what I tell you to do, that you will look like me. And quickly into my experience of training, did I realize that that's not the whole story. So for me, everybody, I have a passion to educate people. I always say that I'm a trainer living in the real world. I like to set realistic expectations so that anyone from can't work out to the gym to those elite athletes, someone in there will get nuggets of information so that they can make improvements in their life. And that's really what I'm about. So I'm privileged to be on the Wellness Council. I love seeing the inside look at it, to all of the things that, all the components that go together to make sure that we deliver top products that not only get results, but they don't sacrifice the wellness factor. They don't sacrifice the health factor. So I'm going to bring on, I've asked Ginger, I've asked KRISTIN Johnson to jump on. KRISTIN, did you get on?
Yep, I'm here.
Welcome. Well, you
Hey,
guys,
thanks.
KRISTIN is a mom, an entrepreneur. She's a fellow personal trainer. She's also a competitive power lifter. So she's got some key knowledge there. And she is also on the RX Athletes Council. So, hey, KRISTIN, I just wanted to ask you to tell us a little bit more about you.
Yeah, so hey everyone, like Deana said, I am a personal trainer and behavior change coach in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but I work with people from mostly all over the US, and I'm on the Athletes Council. I've done some competitive powerlifting meets, and I work with people every single day on their health and fitness, so I feel like I've got a unique viewpoint when it comes to bringing in the RX products.
Great. And so what attracted you to the products? What attracted you to the company?
Yeah, so I wasn't initially looking for RX, but I stumbled upon it because I was realizing that my clients were asking me almost every single day what products I recommend they take, whether it was a protein powder or actual bottles, like, hey, look at the label on this, is this okay? And it started making me feel a little uncomfortable because knowing what I know about the supplement industry, I was having a really hard time recommending anything. And so I was like, there has to be something out there, because knowing my clients are looking at me as a person who they trust, it was my responsibility to recommend something that I knew would not only be good for them and work, but that was also safe. And so through my research, I came across RX, and I was like, that's it. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's what my clients need. And I can 100% recommend it without apologizing for it, without, being worried about anything.
Yeah, that's great. So do you have any stories, any examples that you want to share with us? I know I have quite a few, everybody from the person who couldn't break a weight loss plateau to the people who are getting that competitive edge in the gym, those elite athletes that we train. Anybody come to mind that you want to share with these people?
Yeah, I can give you two examples. So I work with a wide range of people, from like, a young person to an old person to stay-at-home moms to my dad to athletes. But two people come to mind. One example from somebody who was already a higher end elite athlete, marathon runner, in the gym all the time, really wanted to see if he could take his fitness to the next level. He had some pretty lofty goals for some marathon times that he wanted to hit, and he was also really skeptical that anything would be able to bring him from the level that he was at to the next level. So he changed nothing but adding in a transformation pack, and within a month he he came to me and he's like, my recovery is so much faster. I am surprisingly not nearly as sore as I usually have been from my workouts, which allows me to get back to his training faster, which, and also help him prevent injury. So if you're not hurting, if you're not sore, if you're recovering faster, your chances of injury go down. So that was an example from more of an elite athlete. As far as the average client goes, I'm thinking of a woman, she came in to start training with me. She was pretty fit, but she had maybe, I don't know, 20, 25 pounds to lose. And in about 6 months of training with me, she was gaining muscle, she was feeling stronger, but she had only really lost about 5 pounds or so, and she was feeling really stuck. So she added in Transformation Pack, some of the other RX products, and changed nothing else. And she dropped 25 pounds and was able to do all the things she wanted to do, just adding in the few products she did. So that was awesome.
Wow. Yeah, that is very similar to experiences that I've had with clients. I think, so I love how that is a great component of our, what we offer to our clients. I think on the other side of it, how I love to use the Transformation Pack is because I know that in the gym, when I get those kind of results, KRISTIN, I know that clients are, you know, they're this walking billboard for us, right? So they will also, they get those results. So people start to say, what are you doing? And so I have even found as a gym owner, that's a great referral base for me, because that just speaks to, again, they're that walking billboard. Like, how did you get that? And they have such a great story that they want to share it. Do you see that?
Absolutely. You know, I'd say the top 3 or 4 things my clients across the board are looking for: energy, stamina, recovery, and fat loss. And these products have definitely helped all of them achieve that, and when they otherwise wouldn't have been able to, or had been stuck with other methods. So that's awesome. It does provide me also some additional source of income as a personal trainer. My clients quit, they come in, they go, their kids get sick, they lose, you know, their jobs, my kids might have snow days or off school, and it's another way for me to diversify and secure my family's financial protection as well.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that, especially with the times that we're in now, where we don't have some of the luxuries of the training that we did before. It's given me financial stability. And as a gym owner, personal trainer, nutrition coach, I'm one of those first luxuries to go. And I'm really, really grateful for my RX business, as I'm sure you are.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Great. Thanks, KRISTIN, for jumping on.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, we're going to just move into, I want to cover a little bit of the Transformation Pack. These are some of the products we're going to talk about, because these are the key products that answer for someone who's coming to a gym, working out, trying to get an improvement in their body in some way. They're looking for energy. They're looking for immunity. Sometimes I see people just wanting to decrease the inflammation in the body, so they lean out and they want to get improved recovery time. Sometimes the difference at an elite level of 2% is a very big jump for them. And I've seen these products make that kind of difference. So let's just start out by talking about energy. What do you do for energy? Are you a coffeeholic? Do you drink 3 sodas a day? I had a client who's drinking 2 liters of Pepsi a day. And when he got on these products, within 2 days, he dropped that habit. It was the one thing he told me that I couldn't take away from him, by the way. So are you drinking these kind of things? Well, look at these items. They're acidic. They're loaded with synthetic stimulants and chemicals. So much sugar in these. Even if they're diet, there's an artificial source of sugar. Guys, this is working on burning out your adrenals, and a lot of people have adrenal fatigue right now. And so how much do you spend on those kind of things you're putting in your body? 5, 10 more dollars a day? I know people have some serious Starbucks habits. So one of the things that we have is we have some products that we'll talk about that address this. So, you know, are you looking for clean, safe, effective energy with some focus and immune support? Right now, immunity boosting is huge, and we all should be concerned with that. So I love 2 component products right here of the Transformation Pack. MOA MOA is 36 super nutrients that are combined together. Look at these ingredients that are in here, guys. We've listed them out for you. What I do like about this is that unlike other juices that might be on the market, this is not a juice. It's super nutrients that your body needs and uses. No chemicals, no synthetic preservatives. In fact, we have a patent pending on a preservative that we use that's natural called Natrix. So always looking to give clean support for you. Now let's move over. You've got some great energy components in MOA, but when you combine that with the Rejuvenex, Rejuvenex is I call it my get stuff done pill. When I take this, I have had better performance, posted some of my personal best for push-ups and pull-ups in the gym just by using Rejuvenex as a pre-workout. I try to give it on days that I don't want to have coffee. I want to eliminate coffee. Rejuvenex is my go-to. 6 super fruits that are in there. You do not get the crash or jitters that you get with the Red Bulls, the coffees, even some teas that are out there. What this does is it's clean, safe, effective, just this focus that you get. It is connecting the right lobe to the left lobe, and you have focused energy. It's the best way that I have to tell you that it will become your friend as you get up in the morning and attack your day. And even in the gym, you guys, this is to me is so much better than taking, those pre-workouts that a lot of people are taking that are full of chemicals and a lot of sugar. All right, MOA, where else? I did talk about the 36 super nutrients, but what I love about MOA is that you can give this to your body for less than $3 a day. If you were to go to a juice bar and try to get all these ingredients, even if they could even source them for you, you would not be able to get them for anywhere under 100 or under 20 bucks for an ounce. So a really great 1.7 ounce liquid portable nutrition. I use this pre and post workout. Rejuvenex, if you look at the value of Rejuvenex, we don't even have the coffee up here. I know people who have coffee habits that are well over $10 a day, but for 4 capsules once a day for under $2, this by far is the best, clean, safest advantage. And I also like to remind everybody that there's no worry of any type of added sugar or carbs with Rejuvenex. That's something that most athletes are concerned about. So it's a clean, safe, effective alternative to all these other options.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Deana.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we're going to talk about getting lean, making weight, right? If you're in a competition and you've got to make a weight of some sort, and balancing the body, and doing all of this through helping to support your hormones, your sugar and bad carbohydrate cravings. We all have those, to support your thyroid, to help you get better sleep and decrease stress. We're going to talk about some tools that we have to help you support you in all of these areas. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of that, I want to introduce our next guest, the man of the hour here, Mr. James Zheng. James with us.
Hi, how are you? Great to see you all. Good morning or afternoon to everybody, and thank you for this little bit of time. And just to kind of piggyback off of Deana, man, I'm just one of those average people. I'm not a professional athlete or anything, but I'm one of those people that would love to look like and to feel like an athlete. And I'm sure a lot of us would want to have that type of energy as well too, or you're working with people like that. And one of the biggest things was definitely what Deana said was energy is a big thing. And I was like a caffeine fiend. I got to the point where if I didn't have coffee, I'd have headaches and migraines. I got to the point, honestly, with like C4 and so these pre-workouts, it's bad when you start drinking those pre-workouts and you're not even working out, so I knew that was an issue. And I love Rejuvenex, I love MOA, I definitely use those. I noticed that for me, that curbed my caffeine addiction and I got good clean energy. And what Dr. Zheng is about to talk about, this program is incredible. I was at a plateau, I was looking to go out there and get a 6-pack, that was one of my goals, and food just tastes too good, it's a little bit too tough to do the right things to get to those types of lean body fat. But I dropped, actually, Dr. Zheng, with no exercise in these photos, almost 25 pounds in 40 days. And gosh, I still have a 6-pack to this day, and it's been 6 years later. So I'm just so grateful for these products. They're incredible. Thank you so much.
Awesome, James. And he has the health and the body, as you can see, of an athlete. So I love utilizing, again, these are tools. They're not miracle products, but they're tools to help you as we're going to discuss here in a second, reach that physique that you're looking for. So one of the other tools that has helped so many people, and I literally use this product with everyone I work with, even if they don't necessarily have to lose weight because of what it does, I call it our homeopathic and herbal body balancing formula. Now, I want to point out, we don't treat, diagnose, or cure anything, but these are great tools to help you get to the next level with your body. This will help do several things. One, help with your sugar and carbohydrate cravings. So it helps with that discipline. Whether you're an athlete and you've got to really cut your carbs for your competition, or whether you're someone who just has a sugar addiction, period, right? Or a pizza addiction or something like that. This will literally, within 3 or 4 days of putting these drops under your tongue as directed, you will notice a difference in how you feel about that particular food that you used to absolutely have to have. Another support that we give you here is your thyroid. Your thyroid is your master metabolism gland, and so we want to support that. We also help you lower your stress a little bit, because we put 2 herbs that are called adaptogenic herbs that help the body adapt to stress. And when you lower your cortisol levels, a lot of things can happen. I don't have time to go into the details of that, but a lot of things happen as it relates to a positive effect on your weight. In our clinical study, men lost an average of 2/3 a pound per day, and women lost an average of 1/2 a pound per day, which blows away all the other programs that are out there. I love it. The only contraindication, so the only person who couldn't utilize this is obviously someone who's pregnant, but it doesn't interact with any medications or anything. In fact, many people who utilize this end up getting off their medications, and many athletes end up taking their physique to the next level, to a place that they weren't able to do without it. So I absolutely love that. You can see some before and afters down here. Heart attack belly gone. Some people really getting lean and beautiful and feeling good about themselves. And you can see some of the statistics and some of the things that this product helps to support. And just so you know, there is an approved food list. We want to keep you out of the fast food lane. But if you look through this list, this is just good, healthy, wholesome foods that we all should be eating anyway. I want to point out, though, a lot of people utilize the slenderized drops, even with the ketogenic food program. So as long as you're doing a healthy food program, you can use these drops to help yourself get that edge, as well as any fitness or bodybuilder prep program as well. So here's a couple amazing transformations. Quite a few here. Next, we're going to bring up Mary. Mary is a mom, an entrepreneur, a gym owner, and a personal trainer. And she is going to share with us how she's been able to utilize these products with all of the clients at her gym. Mary.
Hi there. How you doing?
Fabulous.
Good. Well, welcome everybody, and thank you for hopping on. A wealth of information from all of us here. And just to go back to what Dr. Ginger said about the certifications, I mean, look at that whole thing about certifications. That's key for me, because I want to know that what I am giving my clients, my members, even through personal training, even in my family, is things that are legit. My oldest daughter, 41, she trains with Jenny, who's going to be on with us for powerlifting and figure competition, and loves the drops. It got her to the edge of where she needed to be. She won the competition, and with that, they always get tested, and she had no worries about having any red flags whatsoever, because she knew that the certifications backed her up completely. And then with members of my gym, I always want to make sure that we have good things for our members. And if everybody knows this, it's 80% nutrition, 20% activity. I'm going to say that again, 80% nutrition, 20% activity. And so what we have here is key. The MOA is unbelievable for your high nutrients for your body, to balance your body to alkaline state, which is a whole nother story, as Dr. Ginger would say, and as well as the drops. Cutting those that you have for things that doesn't get your body in balance, that is key. And then the Rejuvenix is unbelievable for our members and people that want just that good energy instead of stimulant. I think all the drinks that are out there should be called stimulant drinks, not energy drinks. So they play on your emotions. So what we don't know, we don't know. So you educate yourself. And right here with what we have, the education's already there. They have our back 100%. I have one member along with several other members getting rid blood pressure, high cholesterol, borderline diabetic, no energy, circles under her eyes, just looked 15 years older than what she really was. And just by transforming herself little bit by little bit, and she started with nutrition, 80% nutrition. She started with the nutrition, got on the drops, the MOA, the Rejuvenex, unbelievable results. Like I said, 85 pounds she lost. She lost 15% body fat because she was really high up there. She lost 37 inches, and she is a total new person, more energy than ever before. And now she's consistent with what she does. So it's very, very important to stay consistent and to make sure that you do what you are going to be doing for the rest of your life. This is not just a short term. However, you got to feed it the good nutrition that it needs.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Mary. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple other before and afters of some amazing transformations from the fitness realm. There's Mary's daughter down there in the right corner that she was just talking about. Okay, real quick, I just want to mention, we have a lot of products. We're only talking about the products in the transformation pack here, but I did want to mention our powders, our shakes. Pea and cranberry based shakes, so they're plant-based, very alkaline with probiotics and prebiotics, your branched chain amino acids. We also have our Giving Greens, 2 scoops equals 2 pounds of vegetables. Have you ever tried to eat 2 pounds of vegetables in one sitting? So you're getting amazing, clean nutrition in a very shakeable, you don't even need a blender because the powders are so fine, easy, convenient way. Put the powders in your shaker bottle, just fill it with some water when you're on the go, and you've got some great energy, great pre-workout, great meal replacement, great midnight snack, right? And great nutrition. Okay, our next guest, Jenny Locke. I'm super proud to present her. She has actually become a pro fitness competitor while she was utilizing these products. So we want to bring on Jenny and have her share with us her experience, her incredible experience, and her amazing transformation. Jenny.
Good morning.
Hey. So share a little bit about what you've done and what your goals are and how you've accomplished it and everything about it.
Sure. So I'm a 47-year-old mom. I was an athlete all during high school, and I've always worked out, 4 or 5 days a week. It's always just kind of been my thing. And I was talking to my trainer 3.5 years ago about that I was frustrated with protein powders and things that, pre-workouts and what was in them. I have a large history of cancer in my family, and I refuse to be a statistic. I want to live past 60. We decided to start looking at everything I looked at had whey, had casein, had artificial sweeteners, and I refused to put it in my body. So I found the RX protein powder, and that's kind of where it started. And then at that point, I thought, everybody talks about these protein powders that they taste like a candy bar, and they taste like that, and they taste like this. And I say to them, look at the ingredients and look what's in them, fake sugars. And so I switched to RX, and I loved it. At the same time, I also switched to the Rejuvenex before as my pre-workout, which I couldn't believe how that made me feel. And then in 2018, I thought I wanted to push myself to the next level. And Mary talked about her daughter, Michelle, who's one of my best friends. And I decided that I wanted to bodybuild, compete. And I hooked up with an online trainer who is very passionate about women's health and what these women are doing to their bodies with all these terrible ingredients. And he wasn't very confident in me that I could get ready in 12 weeks of where I needed to be and get lean enough without doing damage, because he wanted it to be the slow process.
Hey, Jenny, for some reason you're muted. Dina, can you unmute Jenny?
Is that better?
Now you're unmuted. Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I don't know either.
Okay, go ahead.
So about 5 or 6 weeks prior to the show date, I sent my pictures and my weight, and he couldn't believe it. My food was not that low, and he said, "What are you doing?" And I told him it was the drops. It helped with my hunger. It wasn't that I did it for reasons many do, to lose weight. It was that stubborn fat that I needed to get rid of to be as lean as I needed to be for the show. And so that's where I went after 2 competitions. On the 3rd competition, I got my pro card. On the 4th competition, I got my pro card in another federation. And it's been just an amazing process. As I went, because I chose to compete in natural bodybuilding, you have a urine test and a polygraph. And I had no concerns knowing the certifications with RX. But I did watch men and women get tested and be disqualified for products they had no idea contained things they weren't supposed to take. And I felt great knowing I was giving my body the right thing, treating my body the right way, and I was also being safe. I do use all the products. The MOA, when I'm heavy training, I take 2 to 3 times a day for inflammation. And unfortunately, my shows have all been canceled for March and April, but I'm still at it. And I'm happy that my whole family takes the products. I use the protein powder to make pancakes for my family. We use shakes, and we put good things in our shakes when we mix them up. Some fruits, some vegetables. So I'm very lucky that I found a company that is passionate about clean products, true clean products, and that I'm taking good care of my body. And I'm proud to be a part of RX, as our whole family uses all the products.
Thank you so much, Jenny. We so appreciate that story, that amazing story. And I just love that it's such a wide variety of people that can utilize our products. So again, the transformation pack, that's what we're talking about here today. I also want to talk about, what would you like with extra money? I mean, I've worked from home for 7 years and it's been amazing. So even during this time where we're all stuck home, our business is booming because people are looking at their health and they're trying to figure out perhaps a plan B to their income stream. This is a great opportunity for that, as you just heard, even with stay-at-home moms, but also gym owners, personal trainers, anyone in the kind of fitness realm or even want to be in the fitness realm. We've got what you're looking for. You just heard everyone talk about retention, referrals, residual, and that's the key today. If you look at our company has been around for only 8 years, yet we are actually, just yesterday, they came out with the Drug Selling Association rankings, and we went from 57 last year to 35, number 35 ranking this year. So we're moving up in the charts. We are worldwide, all over the world. You can share these products with people and build a business. So it's just so much fun, and I encourage you to take the next step. It's very simple. It's simply $24.95. That's it, to set up a wholesale account. You do that one time, then you pick your pack one time, and usually people pick one of these transformation packs that you see here. We have a larger pack called the Ultimate Transformation, which sets you up a little bit different in the business, but also gives you 10 of each of the products in the pack. So you can split it with maybe a husband and wife, or some gym owners or personal trainers may like this pack because they can immediately sell these products to their clients. And then you pick your auto delivery, your smart ship, as I like to call it, of products that you might like to receive each month. Or the best part is, it could also be a customer or customers, as long as it's done during your week. And then ask whoever invited you to help get you started, and share the Be Transformed video that we have. You know, be a part of our community and our education with our clean products. The products that you would be proud to be a part of. And remember what our guest said, the retention, the referrals, the residual. It doesn't get any better than that. So thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a few things, and we will see you next time. Thanks, everybody.